So welcome everyone, this is my review of Elysian Pilgrim. So my face won't be available of the video just because I'm a bit clumsy right now and I don't want to show my face, so sorry for that. Let's start this review. So if you talk about the tonality of this IM is rumbly in sub-bass. It's authoritative. It has a deep extension. The separation, especially in this IM, is extremely good. Although the sub-bass is not room filling, it is not like a subwoofer, a kind of experience that you can get with few IMs like Verdandi, which is not in the price range of this IM, but I'm just giving you an example. It is very tasteful and neutral. It don't satisfy any bass lover as such. The decay and attack is extremely neutral. It's not too fast and not too slow. Effect of that decay and attack is like extremely good. It's not very high in amplitude, to be honest, but the quality of the sub bass is extremely good. The sub bass follow-up is very neutral too to the mid bass. Now if you talk about the mid bass, which is not as good as the sub bass, it is kind of okay for the price. Transition is very linear and smooth. It is not very thumpy. Amplitude is again not very high. Male vocals somewhat stay neutral. There is no bleed in the mid range. The mid bass especially here is not super resolving like the sub bass. The attack is a bit slow. Decay is again natural. The output of the mid bass depends highly on what song you are playing. Digital recordings are generally better, but the natural and the acoustic tunings are like they lack a little bit of mid bass. But again, the mid bass sub bass is extremely tasteful. So if we talk about songs in particular, if We All Have Dreams is playing, it's not good enough bass to offer. The sub bass is good there. If you talk about Personal by Emotional Oranges, there is not enough mid bass. Vocals I like in the songs, not fuller or lusher. Anthology, which is a trap punk tribute, is very good with bass, and the amplitude is very good too. Reconscience, it was sample, so you can get an idea of how the bass works in this IM. So if we talk about the lower mids are very natural. They're aptly textured and the texturing is really good. Not super textured, but it is aptly textured. You won't feel there is any absence of texture as such. The resolution and details in the lower mids are good enough. The timbre especially feels like it is artificially enhanced. The dynamic nature of the lower mids is excellent. There is zero dryness or roughness that can be felt in the lower mids, which is one of the things that I crave for in most IMs. So one of the surprising thing I noticed is it is not as heady as everyone's saying it would be. Okay, I thought it would be like a 650 or 600 experience, where the soundstage is claustrophobic and like it is very heady. It is not very heavy. There is space you can feel. The distance of the vocalist can be felt there. So if we talk about the upper mids of this IM, the upper mids are not sibilant by any means. They are very controlled. Although I need a little bit of extension to call it a fulfilling experience to my ears, but if you are treble sensitive, this would perform great with you. Again, the upper mids is very smooth. The resolution is just perfect. It hit the spot right there. Some air frequencies in the female vocals can be felt. I won't say that every female vocal that I heard with it are superly spacious and airy. The thing that shocked me is how realistic the timbre of this headphone is. It is very very realistic in the upper mids. So now if we talk about the treble is very safe for every genre that I played with it. The best thing that I liked about the treble is the wetness it provides, which I absolutely love. So wetness is like before stopping, like before the one of the note gets vanished, the next note emerges before that. So it provides such a wetness and fluidity to the sound that it is perfect. The next good thing about the treble is it is absolutely effortless. There is no forced peaks to give you a sense of resolution. It is absolutely effortless. The detail and the resolution is very very organic in this set. Although to my ears I need a bit of treble extension in the top, but I would get that. If you are treble sensitive, this would be perfectly match with your reference. Note follow-ups, which I said earlier with the wetness of the sound, are a bit blurred. Timbre is a bit weighted, like piano follow-ups sound extra weighted, guitar sound extra weighted. Resolution is not actually very good, but it is good. It's apt. That's the least I can say it. I although kept craving for trailing edges, which I love in my music. So it's kind of a con for me. Then the attack and the bite that we can see in acoustic instruments I felt it was missing. I like this kind of tunings, and it did reminded me that I was missing something. But at the end of the day, it is very well suited for what I can say, the longer listening sessions. It is absolutely fatigue free. If we talk about the sound staging capabilities of this IM, I won't say that it is very good, but the soundstage width and depth it had, it uses this amazingly. Like the layering I heard in this IM is something I haven't heard in this price segment. If we talk about the imaging is very precise. The technicalities part is very good with this IM. The resolution, as I explained, is very good. The dynamic range is all again very good with this IM. The timbre might be a hit or a miss if you like or don't like natural timbre that you can get from playing something in front of you. So sometimes it feel a bit enriched, sometimes it feel a bit safe, but overall this IM is getting 2 thumbs up from me. I absolutely freaking love this IM. And at the end, if we talk about the power requirements of this IM, I used it with a very low power dongle DAC, a moderately power dongle DAC, and Ashton & Kern PA10. It does scale with higher quality instruments, but it is not that big of a deal. I would say it does scale, but it not up to the mark that you have to spend hundreds and $100 for the slightest improvements. So I would say Pilgrim, like the Elysian Acoustics, did a very good job with this IM. The fit and finish is extremely good. It feels like a robust tank. The cable is good. What I can say, I really recommend this IM. So if we talk about comparisons to Software Studio 4, I would pick this IM more, just because it is giving me a bit of more flavor. Simply Studio 4 is like an instrument to me, where I have to analyze every song. in the mix. This does a great job of providing me the enjoyment factor in the music. That's why I would pick this one again. If you compare it to Performer 8, again I would pick this one just because the sheer tonality. P8 is extremely resolution, like it's heavily detailed. The treble is excellent, it is better than this is IM, but I would pick this IM. So there's my take. Hope you like it. Do a subscribe if you like my content, and bye, see you next time.